Boom, hey internets, I'm here in my studio in Los Angeles. It might be familiar to you, but I wanted to do something different today. As you guys have maybe followed the channel, if you have subscribed or followed me on Instagram, you know I've been doing a lot more flat sketching lately, and typically in the industry, you don't have time to do that. So getting back to using your hands is something that's almost old school in a way. You still learn it, I think, in theory and in like fashion school. However, for me, drawing was the beginning of exploring my creativity. When I was 18 and younger, I would fill black books. I have pictures of that I show sometimes or on the Instagram. And so along with using my hands, I just wanted to get into something different. So I didn't want to do Q&A today. I wanted to do a DIY project. So a lot of you who are subscribed know my story. And so you know, before I was known as the clothing brand mentor and this YouTube channel, I was known as John Phenom, the handmade denim guy. So I would make bespoke denim. This was in my early 20s. And when I first moved to LA, there's a big art show that I did that put me on the map as more of a designer artist. And so I would use raw denim off the bolt and I would make bespoke things, mainly jeans, but I would use them as a vehicle for my art. So I would do all kinds of like hand painted things on them. I would straight grab a Sharpie, I'd grab all kinds of unconventional things and be a lot more creative working with my hands. And I miss that. I definitely miss that being an artist. So part of me being a creative director gets you farther away from working with things, objects, and working with things creatively with your hands. So I definitely wanted to do this. Before I begin, big shout out to Kevin and Chetta. Kevin is a good friend of mine. We've worked together on a couple different teams. And so as you guys might know, back in Orisu days when I was a creative director, he was actually part of my art department team there. It's a great story. I'll go in depth with it one day, but we were basically under budget, so I put together an army of designers, and we were basically a mix of freelance designers and interns, and I called them Second Brigade. So Kevin was an OG member of, he's a day one for Second Brigade. Here's some pictures of it. And so he was always a confidant and part of the crew. He fostered a great team there, and it was one of the best things I've ever done as a leader in an art department ever. So Kevin went on after that experience to be a designer at Young and Reckless with Drama, and following that, we actually had an opportunity to work together again. So he was the senior designer that was already in place at Boulevard when I did my time working as a director at Boulevard. So as of late, he is part of the men's apparel design crew over at Vans. Yes, legendary worldwide Vans that you can see right off the 405 freeway here in California if you're zooming through Orange County. And I got an opportunity to get a tour of the campus there not that long ago. If you follow me on Instagram, all the shots were there, but it looked something like this, and it was an amazing place to work. Having said that, I have a pair of classic Vans, so let's do a really quick unboxing. of my people that are watching that are actual artists, you can do some amazing things. You should just Google customized vans and you're gonna see a ton of different examples of what you can do, making this look extremely elementary and easy. But I like something real simple like this. This is what I wanted to do. But go out there and explore and do something with your hands, do some DIY. Like if you like, sub if you love, hit that bell for notifications and follow me on social media when you get a chance. And on to the final shots of the shoot.